guys, today we have created a simple budget tracking app with React. I decided to show you how I write the code, everything I did to write the code so you can have a better idea in case you want to write your own project in the future, and then you can have a better idea. This is quite simple, okay? If you already have experience in like programming, or this is not for you, this is for absolute beginners, okay? Thank you for watching this video in advance. Okay, so let me show you how the app will work so you can have, we'll get back to the code. The application is created using React, okay? I use HTML, I use like CSS as well to customize it a little bit, but I'm not a designer. I don't do a lot of fancy things that, a designer can do. I say npm, I say start to start the server. We'll start the server right now. And then you will see what you can do on the application, how it works. So you'll have like quite a better idea about how it works, okay? You see, this is like a budget tracking app. For example, we can come right here, we can add we can add a transaction. For example, let's say if my salary for this month is like $10,000, okay, and then I can select a category. I need to select which category it is. If I don't select anything, the transaction will not be added, okay? And then I want you to check something. There is nothing here, okay? There is nothing here. As soon as I check the transaction, I add it, I select income. This is my income, and then I say add. You see, now we have the salary that has been added, and we have we can sort the budget. Okay, let's see. And then let's say if I got freelance, if I work as a freelancer, and I make like $12,000 as a freelancer. That is also income, okay? And then you see that has been also added as another transaction. And look at this right here in the total income, we have $22,000, and my balance is $22,000. But let's say after I got my salary, I need to pay for rent, I need to pay for internet. I can say for rent, okay? I pay like $1,800, okay? And I can add this as an expense, okay? You see, now I have the expense that has been added right here, and then my income still remain unchangeable, and then my balance becomes like less than what it was before. And then the expense is added right here, and with a different border, which is now red, okay? And then I can, let's say if I pay for internet, because I use internet a lot, I can say I use internet, and I can say I pay like $60 for internet, and then this is also an expense, right? I can add it. You see, now we have two expenses and two incomes, okay? So we can also sort them by category, or we can filter. Okay, we can filter. Let's say if we want to get a filter by expenses, we want to get only the expenses that I have made. Okay, I can go ahead and get the expenses. You see, all the expenses are displayed on the screen, and I can just go to filter by income. If I say filter by income, I get only the income. Okay, if I sort, I can sort by the amount. It will be from the lowest one to the highest one, okay, in ascending order. Okay, you see, now we have the transaction, they are sorted. This is quite an interesting project. It is quite simple, nothing serious. It is quite simple. Okay, but I decided to not write the code with you. Like on while I was making the video, I decided to create the project first, and then after that I can make the video to show you the code. So yeah, because I don't want you to just copy paste the code, I want you to be able to build it by yourself. Okay. Or if you want me to code to create a video like writing the code, that would be great. I can do that, but it will take me too much time. This is what I was thinking about. Okay, Okay, now we have our first component, which is the main app, which is the app. Okay, inside this we have this. Okay, this is the main. This is the main component. We have a state. Okay, we use a state so we can create, we can modify the transactions, do everything, and then we use a filter to filter item by income, etc. Okay, and then right here we have some other like some other components. We have a transaction component which receive like a props. Okay, and then we handle how the description, we handle the amount, the category, so we can make the process, we can make the simple application works. Okay, and also one thing I want you to notice right here, I did something. Okay, I do this one. This one means if there is, the user does not add any description, or the user does not add any amount, or the user does not add any category, okay, that will be the transaction will not be displayed on the screen. The user should be added all over. Okay, and then after that, this is the code. So for us to display the balance, you see the balance, the income, the total expenses, we display them. Okay, and I want you to notice something else. I have something here that I want you to take care of. Is, let me see, this one. This one, when we first started, I showed you there was nothing below the transaction, right? But as soon as we add a transaction, we got this. We got like the sort. If there is no transaction, if the user does not have any transaction, we will not see the the part that says, okay, sort budget, sort select, sort by category. You see how I created? I just create a select, okay, and then I create some options, and then that is it. Okay, and then I use like a reusable component for this one. This is like this is a component, and then also for this one, I'll show you. Mhm. Yes, for the budget, yes, for this one, I use a reusable component. So I can pass the children, and then for JSX, I can pass the JSX inside of this, inside of the component, okay? Because I wanted to use like a reusable component for this one, which made my life easier, okay? And then so as you see the code, if you want to build a project like that, if you want to see me writing the code when I am making the video or record a video, to build a project with you, to show you how I think about the project, the step by step, I will not have any problem with that, but I just wanted to not do that for some reason that it would take me too much time to do that. I decided not to. This is the CSS for the project. This is the CSS that I have written. And then in this one, I write some, this code belongs to React. Okay, I did not modify this code because I did it one too. It is just quite a simple problem, a simple, like, simple project just to learn, nothing serious about it. Because if I was building a serious project, I will create the API key with Django, okay, and then after that I will use React to consume that API. So this was quite simple. Okay, I believe, let me show you the code right here. So in case you want to write your own, uh, no, I don't want you to copy this code. I want you to go ahead and then try, ask me to, if you want me to create the project, recording the video, or if you just want, if you don't want to, you can just go online and check how you can build like a budget application or simple budget application with React. In just one click, you can get that done. That one, you don't need this code, to be honest with you. Okay, you see, these are how I build the simple project, and then I hope this project will inspire you to keep on learning how to code, to keep on learning JavaScript, learn React, learn Python, and then do not forget to follow me for more if you're watching this video on Facebook. If you're watching this video on YouTube, do not forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Okay? Thank you. Have an amazing day. Bye-bye.